All right. Says we're live. I think there might be one person in the chat already. If there is, please let me know if you can hear me okay. Kind of doing some troubleshooting before we start. Okay. We'll be doing some live signings today for Streamily.com. You can still go ahead and grab a print if you haven't already. Let me grab the link actually so that I can send that to you guys. Let's see. I think there's a way to pin in the chat. Hey, Jasper. Can you hear me okay? I'll make sure the sound is working. Let me pin this in the chat. There we go. Let's move this over here. All right. Hello. Close this a little bit. We're not getting started yet. We're just kind of got to chill here for a minute while we wait for people to file in. Today we're going to be doing some signings. Specifically this print, which I don't know, the colors are a little weird in here because of my lighting, but it's actually really beautiful. It's Junior Zod and Dia from Genshin Impact. A lot of people ordered that one specifically, so we're going to be doing that print mostly today. But there's others if you want to check them out. You can just go to streamily.com up there, pinned message to check out the other ones. And yeah, if you order right now, I will be able to sign it right now and it will be sent to you right away. So that's what we're doing today. Bringing out the old AV Gaming channel that I don't use very much anymore. Also, I'm aimed this way. My microphone's here, so if it sounds weird, I apologize. Because I'm not really aimed at the microphone right now. But yeah, it's always weird having to talk to yourself in these things. I haven't done this in a while. Back when I used to do AV Gaming, I would always be like, it's so weird to have to talk to yourself while like playing games. I used to do the Let's Play all the time on here. Haven't done that in a while, so I'm out of practice of having to basically speak to myself on here. All right. Give it a couple more minutes and we will get started. There's a couple priority signings that I need to get to, so let me arrange that actually so we can have everything good to go. Number 11. Okay. How is everybody? And there's only 2 of you right now, but how are you? Hopefully well. Thank you. I love this booth. I spent a lot of time in here. Gotta make it cozy. Yep. A lot of people buy like Whisper booths or studio bricks or things like that, but I decided to build my own with my family, so this is all custom built. I wish I could show you guys better the whole thing on here, but it's really difficult. Nice. Yeah, whenever people ask me to doodle or write random things, I just blank. I don't know what to put. All right. We have 2 priority signings, Gillian and Christian. Yeah, I'm gonna probably be doing a couple more of these in the near future. Got new prints adding all the time, so if you ever want to grab another one, you still have time. All of the ones in my store, I currently have here. So if you, oh, it's raining. Like really hard outside. You won't be able to hear it. Yeah, but if you want to get one of those prints right now, you can always grab it. I'll make sure to sign everybody today. We have currently 9 or 10 in queue, so you're not going to be too far behind. All right. We're like 4 minutes early, but we're going to get started on these priorities. So we're signing a lot of these Genshin, Dia, and Junior Zod prints today. The first one is going to Gillian. Let me pull that up. Gillian left me a nice little message. They want my Guardian Knight added to the print, which I can definitely do. Let me sign over here. Oh my goodness, it is raining super hard outside. Let's see, we're going to put over here to Gillian. My Guardian. He wants my Guardian Knight. I always feel like my handwriting is just not good enough for these things. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see this because the lighting is so weird. Okay, signature. Oh my goodness, it's going crazy colored. Hang on, I have an idea. We're gonna break out a flashlight. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. To Gillian. Right there, my Guardian Knight. Literally have to use a flashlight because these lights are just unforgiving for this. Well, thank you. Yes, I love being able to voice Junior Zod was so cool for me because she's disabled and so am I. Different way. She has a terminal illness. Spoiler. But I definitely don't, thankfully. But I definitely have some of the things that she was talking about in her story of dealing with some of her difficulties and stuff like that. So it was really cool getting to voice her. It was very, very special to me. And the voice direction, the director for that was just amazing. They kept me really in line because sometimes I'd start to give her more life and they're like, no, bring it back down. Bring the life back down. She's not feeling very well. So that was really a fun experience getting to work on that one. So we got Gillian. Let me mark that off. Okay. Oh, I think I need to put that I'm doing a live signing. Hang on one second. I think it should pop up. One moment. I'm still new to Streamily. Trying to figure this part out. I think it's supposed to say, like, I'm live. I don't know how to switch that on. Okay. Next is going to be Christian. Let me put this over here. Got a whole packet of these fresh from the press. Okay. I always don't know where to sign because I don't want to ruin it. So I'm like, where the heck do I sign? Okay. Let's see. How do you spell your name? There we go. I want to also give it ample time to dry. You are number 12. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know this isn't... I'm not super organized here. Doing my best. I love this marker. It really goes well with the print. I got like a silver one, like a metallic silver. It's really turning out nice. It pops. So we're going to give this a second to dry. As I said, in the pinned message up there, you guys can, in the chat, you guys can actually grab a print right now if you want to. We have more than just these, but I will say I do love these. The colors are not getting justice here in my booth, but they're almost fluorescent, which is really cool. So I'm going to let this one dry for a second and give you guys a chance. If you have questions, if you want to grab a print, let me know. We're here to talk. It's kind of like a ask me anything. So we got Christian and we got Gillian. You guys were the VIPs today. Both of you have your prints signed. We're going to go back to the top. We're going to go to Tess next. This is going to be number 6. Got to number the back so that it goes to the right person. How did I get into voice acting? Honestly, this channel, AV Gaming. So I used to do Let's Plays on here a lot, and I would read little notes in these horror games, and people would always say, like, oh, you should try voice acting. I wasn't really trying to act these notes, but I guess sort of it was like voiceover. I just felt weird just looking at them, so I thought it'd be cool to like add a little bit of voice. And sometimes I would record the voiceover like after the video. Like I would play the whole game and I'd go back and add it additionally. I just thought it added some atmosphere, some interesting elements. So I would do that pretty much with all my horror games, or at least most of them. And people were like, hey, you should get into voice acting. I thought, hey, that's cool. That sounds like fun. I'd love to do that. Okay, so we're signing for tests now. I don't know if any of these people are in the chat, but if you bought a print, let me know if you're here. We can have a little talk while I'm signing for you. This is to Tess, and Tess wants me to write, don't worry, my guardian knight. Don't worry. Just trying to make this look pretty as much as I can. But yeah, getting into voiceover is not easy, my friends. There's a big learning curve there, and there's a lot of people that want to do it. So I did write a book about getting into it remotely. If you're ever interested in learning about that, wrote a resource. I actually was thinking about adding headshots to my Streamily, but I haven't done it yet. But I was thinking about it. So if there's a need for that, I guess I'll go ahead and do it. I don't know. I mean, I have the like collage that has my picture in it, but I haven't actually added like a full headshot yet. But I could. I've been thinking about it. So if you guys want that, yeah, we'll add one. I used to do my own art a long time ago, but it has been a hot minute and I'm not very good at it anymore. I feel like I lost touch with it. So probably not my art, but I could definitely do like a headshot, which usually I take my own headshots. So in a way, kind of like my own art. Usually I took it for somebody that was around took it. I never like got professional headshots ever. Okay, so Tess, we just signed yours. I love your message, Tess. I don't know if you're gonna ever hear this, but that was super nice. Okay. Next is going to be Vi, I think is how you say that. VY. Vi is next. Okay. Number 7. Is there a particular headshot that I should do? Because I don't know. I have like the one that I use on Streamily and on here, which is that like bluish one, which is cool. But I also have like just straight up headshots. So maybe I should do those. Okay. Just checking the chat. You do not want it made out to anybody other than just your name. Okay, cool. All right. That's a cool name. Vi. VY. Interesting. Let's see. I feel like I've been posting on my Twitter constantly about this. I'm just annoying people. A lot of people who follow me on my Twitter as well tend to be industry people, so I feel like just bothering them. But you're probably right. I probably should post about it. Let's see. Trying to figure out how to do that. 1 second. Need to grab some stuff. Yeah, some things are more headshot appropriate. Some are more selfies. I gotta like find the balance. But yeah, you still have time. I'm also dragging this out a little bit so we can hang out and talk, but I also am dragging it out. So if you do want to grab a print, you still have time because I don't know when the next one of these is going to be. Maybe a month or two, maybe even longer. So if you do want to print, now is a really good time. I can also sign prints offline. I don't have to be live. So if you like wanted to order later and grab it, you could. Um, I'm still trying to make this tweet. I'm sorry. But yeah, you guys can still order prints like offline. So no worries if you just want to grab it whenever. Okay. Live signing. All right. Tweet made. It's a very half-assed tweet, but it'll do. Okay. Hopefully more people will hop in. All right. So Sarah, how did you get the Neverwinter job? I got cast in that by a casting director. Yeah, it was just a couple small parts. I just did a couple NPCs. Nothing major. All right. So Vi, you have been signed. We are moving on to the next person. We are going down to, oh, this person didn't put their name. You didn't put your name, so I'm guessing you just want me to sign my name. Which I can do. Let's get this signed for the unnamed person. All right, I'll even give you a heart. There you go. Let that dry for a second. All right. Would be nice to get an award someday. I'm not banking on it, but it would be cool. Won't doubt that for a second. Let this one dry. We're signing a bunch of these today, guys. This is like, I have a whole stack of them too. Of all the prints, this one seems to be the most popular. I got a ton here, so you want to grab one, there's still time, there's still stock. It is really beautiful. I have all of these framed in my other room, so this one, it just looks, the colors pop so well, it's crazy. My lighting is weird, so you can't really tell, but I promise you, it's beautiful. More beautiful in real life. Okay. We're going on to sign for Cat next. Signing for Cat. Doo-doo-doo. I love this marker. Good investment. Black would not work on this print. I was like, that's not even going to show up, so I needed to get something else. It is a really nice print. The person who did it, they actually did like just like a fan kind of like art piece when Dunyarzad came out, and I saw it and I was like, it's so pretty. I was like, do you want to work on like an official one with me? And they apparently don't usually do that, which is a shame. They're so good. Yeah, I love Lucy. Visage is a game I did many, many years ago. I actually recorded for Visage, didn't even know that I was in it. It was a project named at the time. So I was literally recording for it, didn't know who I was, what this was for. I just went for it. And I found out later that it was Visage, and I definitely freaked out. I was super excited about it because that's a game that I was looking forward to for a long time. Next is Sara with an H. Sara S. All right. I love that Streamily exists because it makes kind of like a convention style signing happen anywhere, especially during these times and everything. This is super nice. All right, we just signed for Sara. Gonna let that dry. My nightmare is it's gonna smudge, so I want to make sure they dry properly. It's number 10. All right, we're getting to the bottom of the list, guys. So if you do want one, time's running out for the live signing. But like I said, you can also get it while I'm not live signing if you really want to. I'm going to add that print that you asked, so I'll get that set up sometime soon. Have I played Genshin? Yes, I have, but I actually started playing it after I started recording for it. So I downloaded it, started playing it. I actually haven't gotten far enough, like a high enough level to even get to the point where Dunyarzad is, so unfortunately, I haven't been able to play my own stuff yet, but maybe eventually. I have seen it, watched like other people play. Turned out really nice. Yeah. You have to be, I think, level like 30 or 35 to get to that point, which I think I'm like level 18. So I'm a hot minute away. And I don't play nearly enough. Because I get sucked into League of Legends. League of Legends is like my game. I spend a lot of time on League of Legends. That's kind of what takes up all my free time. Is the third book still in the works? That's complicated. I have like a little bit written, but I haven't been actively working on it. I've been working on another book. So probably the third book is many, many years away. I don't have a lot of free time and I'm not really in the headspace to currently write it. Hey, going pretty good. How are you? You're a old viewer, still here. It's awesome. It's awesome that people still stuck around to this channel. All right. We're gonna sign for Andrew next. Andrew. Okay. And Andrew wants me to write a little message. Doo-doo-doo. Just making sure I write this correctly. He wanted me to write, do your best not to leave behind any regrets, which is part of Dunyarzad's dialogue, which we love. Yeah, I'm currently working on another book, which is completely different from my previous ones. People don't know that I'm a published author. They just think because I published the Anywhere Voice Actor that was like my first book. I've actually published 5 books, and then also some other small things. But yeah, I've done publishing quite a few times. I was actually a writer before getting into voiceover, so that's more where my roots are. My biggest book was the Untoward Awakening one, which is part of my trilogy series, and it's 100,000 words. I made a map, a calendar. I really went all out, full on fantasy. Which fantasy is my favorite. But yeah, people don't generally know that about me because I don't talk about it as much or advertise it as much, which I probably should, given how much time and effort and just money and everything I put into it. But, you know, voiceover is really my focus these days. All right. So we got that one. We have another one. All right, guys, we're getting towards the end here. We've signed a bunch of prints already. So if you want to grab any of the prints in my store and have it live signed right now, you can do that. Pin message on the chat has the info. Okay, last here. All right, let this one dry as well. Any last minute questions or last minute prints? We're getting towards the end here. We've signed quite a few of these today. And they're all the same print, which is super awesome that this print did so well. It's beautiful. You guys are really going to like it when you get to see it in person, because I remember when I saw it in person, it blew me away. It's even more beautiful in person. All right. I would do Resident Evil voice acting for sure. Actually, missed out on a chance to be in something related to that recently. The Dead by Daylight stuff that came out recently that had a bunch of Resident Evil people in it. I was this close, guys. I was this close. I almost got in, but not quite. So it still haunts me because I would love to be in Resident Evil anything. It'd be a dream. All right, we have quite a few prints here. I'm going to get these sent out to everybody that ordered them. And I'm going to wait here for a couple minutes and give people a chance should they want to order one. Because we're at the end of the line, which means I got no more things to sign. So if you want a print, you still have time. And like I said, we have more of these, but we also have other ones in the store. Also, my other book, the Anywhere Voice Actor, I have a few more of those available. They are the first edition, first off the press printed ones. They're specialty. So if you want that, it's kind of like a little bit of a collector's in a way, because that's literally the original print. Over time, it will edit. I will probably have to fix things in it, add things to it. So it's like the original. And they're specially numbered to show that. So give it another check. She thinks Skills Hub is a scam? No. It's just a place where people go to get coached. It's made by Jennifer Hale, who's like one of the most prolific video game and animation voice actors. Everybody on there is personally vetted by her. She brought me on and all the coaches that are there. It's just coaching to learn how to do voice acting in many of the other areas. So I don't know how to convince someone otherwise that it's not a scam. But I mean, if you don't understand voiceover and you're trying to like explain to like a parent that doesn't understand, maybe that's why, because they might think like they don't understand why coaching is necessary. But it's just like any other trade. You have to learn how to, you got to learn how to act to make it a profession. Got to learn the skills. Yeah. Thank you for sticking around for 6 years. Yeah. So basically when voiceover took off, I quit here. So there are some people that used to watch me on here. I mean, I started this channel in what, 2011? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since then. All right, guys, I'm checking one more time. We don't got any new ones, so I think we're gonna hop off here today. I will add the headshot that you suggested sometime soon. Give me a little bit of time to do that. And I will get all of these sent out to everybody that got a signed print today. Thank you to the many awesome ones here. I hope that you're happy with it. I think this is a beautiful print. And I will get more prints for you guys soon. I'll keep adding to it. So if you ever have suggestions, let me know, because I'm always looking to add more stuff on there. So I will do another one of these hopefully in the next few months. But until then, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.